How's it going, guys? It's your boy Eagles here, and let's be honest, FIFA has been a little stale for the past few years. I mean, they added the foot draft, which is a nice little game mode to play, but let's be honest, everything else has just been a little bit boring and tasteless. So this is a wish list that I like FIFA to hear by the time FIFA 2020 comes up, and if they don't, they're probably behind. Leave a comment on what you guys want to see by the time FIFA 2020, and don't forget to drop a like and sub if you're new around here. And yeah, let's get on with this video. So first things first, FIFA has to fix the gameplay. I mean, they said they had it more realistic this year, but I believe it's just been a lot of inconsistency with the passing and the ball control, especially the ball control. The number one thing that gets me really frustrated about FIFA 16 is goalkeepers. The goalkeepers really make these pathetic mistakes, and you know that they wouldn't do it. And also with the strikes, like how Ali did a score against Crystal Palace, like how they usually score them type of goals is really hard to do. The goals seem like really unrealistic, to be honest. The most easiest goals will go in goal, but then like the most certain shots will end up keeper saving it and making some amazing saves. So that's kind of something that they really need to fix. So next thing up is the stadium builder. I think that they used to have this, or it was PES that used to have this, or Steel does have it, I believe. But yeah, the stadium builder will bring so much creativity to everybody, and maybe they got have like a custom card like for a stadium that you make. That would be really cool. I mean, like, I think NBA does it as well. It's just something else that would keep us interested, you know, besides just like having us play games and being an ultimate team and all stuff like that. It's a little bit something just to like get our creative juices flowing, if you know what I mean. Alright, so next thing up is more leagues. Now you know how they have the Chinese league. In FIFA 16, they need to have that by FIFA 2020. I think they should have that next year because they have a lot of amazing superstars going to the Chinese league. And I don't know why they don't have it in the game yet, but there's a lot of players like Paulinho, but if they go in there and they're really turning up, and the Asian league is getting really popular nowadays because a lot of stars are in there. So I think they need to add more leagues into that. And with leagues, they need to add more leagues for women as well. They need to have more women teams with it. That would be absolutely amazing, because I know a lot of people don't play women this year because there's not much to do with them. Like if you had like a whole career mode for women, or you just have more teams to play with, because there's a bunch of teams. They have like Man United women teams, Man City women teams, Arsenal women teams, Chelsea women team. They have all them type of teams, but they don't have it in FIFA. That gives us nothing to do with women, so they're kind of frustrating to only see them on the field and have like the likes of only USA and Japan and the other international teams to play with. It really doesn't do nothing for the women. Like, I mean, having women in the game is great, but if I was able to like have a career mode, like a pro career mode with them, that would be really cool. Next thing up is to have a more realistic pro career mode. They need to have a storyline. It's that they should start from the trials, like work away from an academy or work away from the streets and end up getting spotted from some scouts from like a high school game or something in the finals or something like that. I think that would be a really cool concept, and then work your way up to a football player. Just like how NBA does it, where you have to start off from high school and then work your way up, getting a contract, getting drafted from the NBA to go to a professional team, while also having a story back.
We both going to the league.
Both?
Oh, you heard me, little sis.
Ugh. It's a crack of dawn. You already changed your breath?
Nah, see, that's my new mouthwash.
Distilled.
Oh, you got jokes
Man, I
early
didn't
in
know
the
they made
AM.
mouthwash.
You
two
always beefing.
I believe that will give us more, like, it will give us the feeling that we're actually the player. Like, say for example, it had like a GTA more style, like you actually have to drive your training, you actually have to do training and all that stuff. It will actually be so cool, like, and be able to like buy a house, get to know teammates, like have a little story, like have this sort of like I am player.
Hey. Nice suit, mate. Looking sharp.
Don't forget your shoes, mate. Get in warmer.
Welcome to the team.
If you haven't played that, I'll link is in the description. It's a really cool game. And then, or have it like, just like in the NBA 2K. It's a really cool concept, and that will keep you interested for a long period of time, and that will actually get you more involved with the person. So like, if you're able to like drive into training, drive to the football store to buy boots instead of just unlocking them, like just go to a store and buy them, like if you have enough wage. And another thing, they give you a wage but you don't do nothing with it. Like they need like make you be able to do something with it. Like just what I said, you could go to a store, buy some football boots, go to a car dealership, you can buy a car, you can save up, you can buy a house in the time with the team that you're with. It will give you so much more options. It will keep you much more interested. And maybe another cool concept for that is that they can actually give you like virtual reality, like you know how they have Oculus Rifts. You can actually play them and look from first person. I think that would be really cool. And so hopping over to manager mode, I think it would be really cool to give like a coach mode where you can actually watch the game and do the tactics besides playing it. Because I know a lot of people will be like, oh man, I wanna watch the game, but I don't feel like playing right now, if you know what I mean. So I think that would be a really cool concept, and have it as like a camera maybe where you could actually have like the point of view of the manager on the sideline. I think that would be really cool. And then maybe you could go into the locker rooms and actually speak to your players, give them like a motivational speak. Like they'll give you an option of like what to say to them and all stuff depending on what the score line is. I think that would be really cool, and that will get you more involved in the game besides just sitting there watching the game.
We keep talking to each other. Very good, lads. Keep it positive. Let's get it going. I don't want heroes out there. Just a positive team effort. Well done, guys.
Have a drink, have some fluids. Hey, get your drinks on board, yes.
So then coming online for pro clubs, everybody wants this, but everybody wants to have a pro club online career mode. Like, don't you think it would be so cool to be able to play with your friends in a career mode and actually go win UEFA with them, or actually go win World Cup with them? Like, I mean, it will be so nice, and it will be a good series for most YouTubers. So yeah, I think that would be a really cool concept. Moving over to the money maker of FIFA in general, is that the Ultimate Team, it just needs to have more stuff in it. I think it needs a new game in it. Maybe something like a pink slip, where you know how you could do it like in FIFA 12, FIFA 13, where you have the Ultimate Team and you would play a match and whoever wins gets to keep the player or the player's value, and the other player has to go and lose the player. I think that would be a really cool concept. They can't be having the likes of a Ronaldo matching up against John Stones, you know? Like, I mean, that would be like, it would be really unfair for the person who's putting up the Ronaldo, who's expecting to maybe win double of his price. I think that would be really cool, a really cool concept. And another thing in Ultimate Team, I really believe that they should have more position changes. Don't you think they should have a left mid to a left wing back, and then a right mid to a right wing back, or maybe even a CDM to a center back? Like, I mean, those things could become so much in handy, and it'll give you a better variety of where to put your players and change your players' position. And like, you'll see more unique teams, what you need, because you'll probably see a Peter Crouch playing center back, or seeing Sergio Ramos play up top due to chemistry. So yeah, I think it will be a really good concept to add more position change cards. I think that will really come in handy for a lot of people who's trying to make the perfect hybrid, you know? Another thing that really upsets me about Ultimate Team again is the manager task. I mean, they're so pointless, aren't they? They don't give you a really good reward, and you only do them in like the first few hours you get FIFA Ultimate Team. I think they should really update that every day and give you new challenges for every day. And then every day, like when you finish the challenge, you could get like a free 5k pack. That will get people more involved and keep the team interesting, because it's really hard. If you're not buying coins, it's really hard to make teams. I think it will really come in handy for the people who's not buying FIFA coins. For the last thing of this video, they really need to have like a 5-a-side or a futsal team, because it's a lot of futsal teams that are really good, and it's about football, of course. But I think it's a really popular thing in the UK. I don't know about the United States, but it's a really popular thing and it's really cool. Like you could do that in training and stuff like that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys want to see in FIFA 2020, and trust me, they need a lot of stuff, but it's a process and you gotta be patient about these things. So these things probably take a lot of time, so you need to really appreciate what they have to go through to do that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a sub, drop a like if you haven't already, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace. The formation I decided was the 4-4-1-1, but you can choose whatever formation you want. I just felt that it was best for this team. So at first goalkeeper we have Anderson. His 6'2" costs 500 coins. It's pretty decent. I mean, like, he makes a decent amount of saves for me. As you can see, he's played 27 games for me. That's alright. It's all good. And his Danish, I don't know what team that was, but at center back we have Daniel Agger, and he's the